I'm saying.
DyrachYO would play it all the time.
All he does is farm.
Yeah, but DyrachYO, he really liked playing.
I mean, what does Ace like to do more than anything else in Dota? I'll give you 5 seconds to get the correct answer.
What does he like to do more than anything else in Dota?
Yes.
30
Farm?
seconds to battle.
That's right. That's actually right, Cap. But more specifically, ancient camps. This guy is like one of the most prolific ancient camp stack farmers of all time in the offlane. All right, I don't know about the exact stat to back that up, but I know watching so many games of this team, and we have watched a lot, he almost always has double ancient stack to fall back on. I mean, Pudge, he goes there, he dismembers, he rots it down.
And he does have a 4 position who can stack for him. Not the best, but not the worst either.
You're going to want to fat Pudge this game, no pun intended, because he is kind of their only answer to the Phantom Lancer, and he's also a problem just going in the fight with the Flesh Heaps. There's not a lot that kind of bursts through him here. Zero's obnoxious for the LGD supports. He's kind of hard for the Ember to slide down. They don't really have a big, chunky damage dealer in the LGD lineup. It's kind of a lot of small outspam, and they want to get to like this Phantom Lancer Ags and play the fights that way. So if 8s get big enough fast enough, he is going to be a problem in this game. That's just going to be the question. How well does this lane go? How many stacks do they have for him? And how much can LGD get out of this early game with lanes that might go terribly wrong for them? Because you have an Ember versus the Huskar. We've seen this a lot. This is probably the most comfortable matchup for Quinn in terms of that like cheese counter pick. He likes it a lot. He's been fermenting it, and it has become obnoxious.
Yeah, you can already see NTS is being kicked out of the lane.
And it's a pretty good Huskar game. Like, on top of the Ember matchup, there's not a lot to mess with Quinn in this game outside of the Phantom Lancer taking it late.
I feel like the last time I saw him in this matchup, he actually went the Disarm level 1, but now he's opted for Spears 1 to burn through the Flame Guard and kick him out of lane sooner. I wonder why he chose what that small wrinkle is.
Maybe where the lane met too. He got a lot of punish by just staying on the high ground. He's going to throw the Spears back into NTS. Man, NTS is really feeling the pain trying to get to this bottle. He's 1 CS off. This feels bad. It's going to open up a large window to punish here. Quinn is going to be happy about that as he rushes the boots. I mean, even if NTS gets out of this lane, the Huskar is still going to have a lot of tempo in this game, unless they gank him. That's maybe the one wild card. Like, can Planet get 1 or 2 ganks going towards mid, leave the Beastmaster alone, as they did put the Breaker bottom, and they put that Pug in the top to try and give Ace as good a game as possible. Can definitely understand why, as they want this Pudge to answer the Phantom Lancer for as long as possible. I don't think it's an ultra late game answer, but it will be very good in the mid game. And that is where you kind of want to shut down this LGD team.
He's kind of a really good supporting fence for a Huskar, right? Like to have a healer combined with 2 different frontliners, one of which is a good charge. Yeah, why? He's going to die here, I think, to the rods. Heals up a little bit, but it's not going to be good enough. First blood goes over to Ace.
+1. This is a very tough lane for the LA fight. I do like the support cast. I think Pugna is amazing with Huskar. It pretty much does everything you want. It's a save. It's a physical save with the Decrep, which sometimes Huskar really needs. Maybe not as necessary this game, but just throwing down the Pugna ward, helping him take Roshan is also going to be great. And then stuns. Zero just wants stuns and save. That's pretty much it. You have both. It's going to be nice. And you have 2 other big core threats of your own. I mean, there is still a Morphling in this game. And there's always a factor.
Yeah.
But this is a tough lane for LG to get out of. And tough lane phase in general. They're going to land a stomp on tOfu with a blood grenade. And they get the smack.
tOfu still has a Fairy Fire, so he's going to bait in Y a little bit, but Y is going to commit for the kill. He gets it.
That's a nice kill. You want the levels here. I would feel Y wants to suicide here, but he used that TP, so it's on cooldown.
Yeah,
he doesn't have the option.
Seleri actually does get the bash here. Almost enough, actually plenty heal available for Planet.
Planet will get him.
Blood grenade doesn't land.
Oh, he needed that to land.
Yeah, he probably should have waited for the concussive shot.
That's a sad kill to not get. That would have been your level 3.
Yeah.
This is DyrachYO's courier on the way back as well. A lot of missed potential down here for LG, and this is the one lane they want to go the best because, again, putting the Breaker bottom does open this Beast Skywrath up to a lot more aggressive potential. You should free farm this lane, and mid is just... I mean, mid is NTS looking to pull waves and getting denied on it by tOfu. He doesn't have a lane, he doesn't have CS, he doesn't have boots, he doesn't have a life, he doesn't have a voice. Everything has been denied from him. I've seen NTS come back from some rough lanes, but this is out of control. And Ace already has Vanguard done because they could not shut it down top. So he's a big boy.
Yeah. We were talking about how they don't have like big damage to threaten the Pudge. His damage block is insanely valued this game, right? Like one of the biggest single target damage that they have is Mystic Flare, but the damage block from the Flesh Heap blocks that all out.
That's what I was saying. The LG supports are terrible in this Pudge scheme. The amps from ET are also not that great because Zero's all about the positive damage block.
Yeah, yeah, instead of having, you know, armor and such.
And he is just hooking and running down wide.
Yep, that's
gone again.
Yet another kill.
Another Flesh Heap. These lanes are just out of control. I really feel like LGD should have understood a bit more about how to play versus Gaimin after Dream League, because I feel like one of the things they ran into in that tournament that was a problem for LGD is the lane phase, particularly these like cheese counterpicky cores. I don't think LGD are necessarily a bad lane phase team mechanically. I think they just end up in these games like this where you have no hope mid. We all understand that, but this safe lane is also a very one-sided safe lane. Elder Titan is a greedy 5. He needs a strong lane partner for you to get out of lane. And this Fan Lancer is not doing much, and you cannot bail out these lanes. That's the other problem. Like, you're rotating a Skywrath into a Huskar lane that has no damage because your mid hero's level 3 and does not exist. I repeat,
He's literally double his level.
Yes, your Ember is 3.5 here, ladies and gentlemen, while this Huskar is 6. And you have no counterplay to this Vanguard Pudge. Absolutely none. He's just going to run at Shiro off cooldown. This is a very tough position. I don't really know how you get out of this, especially when Planet is dying to Seleri solo. Planet's your one strong early game hero. He's going to get the Ancient Deny as well. I mean, this is just looking to be a beatdown.
This looks like a 20-minute game. I will have so much respect for PSG.LGD if they can bounce back from this very awkward laning phase. This is a very good start. Gotta punish Ace for being blown up here. They're gonna be able to get that kill, and maybe get tOfu as well. Hit him with the blood grenade and the Urn. Very, very big kills. That'll help right the ship a bit.
This is what Planet has to do. Just abandon the Beastmaster. Like, there's no way you can devote more resources to Beastmaster when your other lanes are going this bad. I still don't really know what NTS does this game. I guess we'll find out as we enjoy the explorative journey of Ember Spirit as a 5-position roamer.
No, is he gonna die? Please don't tell me he's gonna die to a bash. I think he's okay. I think the flame guard's gonna hold up.
He got bashed twice!
Oh god.
Ooh. I mean, now he's level 4. Battle for the Wisdom Runes. Nice time stomped by Y. Will secure that and another kill.
I think he was in part in this bottom lane because he needs the Wisdom Rune.
I agree, he does need it. Oh, the Spirit got the kill.
Damn.
Don't see that every day.
Is that level 2 Spirit? Gotta be.
See if Ace can hit a hook on his first Pudge game.
This is the true test of a Pudge right here.
All right, I mean, LGD making some moves. A lot of space for Shiro. He'll go towards mid to defend the tower. And the slow recovery of this Ember Spirit begins.
He got 300 gold off of lane creeps.
Yeah, that is nothing.
That's a disgusting stat.
And now he's going to get shown the rot. He does not like the rot. He really does not like this rot.
No, and he has no way to stop it either. Now Ace is level 6.
Huh.
Is everybody going to get level 6 before Nothing to Say?
Probably. Yeah.
I just feel bad for him.
Yeah, it is a little depressing.
To have a TI winner in Avery's heart be shut down like this?
My heart's being broken right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why LGD have consistently put themselves in this position with the Ember, though. I mean, they must really value what this hero does in the mid-game, but for this kind of trade-off, I don't know, it just seems extreme.
Nice combo. Seleri quickly gets out of the way of the hook to make sure Ace is landing. Pick off another Flesh Heap stack. Another problem for PSG.LGD. Oh, he dies. I thought that TP was good.
This Huskar deals a lot of damage with max Berserkers, man. I also go back to, like, LGD were first pick and they pick the Ember blind. That's a bit different than being second pick and picking a blind, where you at least get another pick where you see a lane and you can make sure the hero's a good lane and a good game in a way. Like, so you don't have to answer as many issues here. This was like blind pick Ember, they get house guard, and then blind lane pick PL, so you know the PLs are going to have like amazing lane. In theory, you have late game answers. It's just a tough position to put NTS in here.
Yeah, if you can get to late game.
Yeah, that's a question. We're going to go on Y again. He's pretty speedy here. Level 3 Spirit. He does like this max Spirit build.
Nice chain. Stops the connection there of the charge, which in turn would have set up the hook.
Let's go back in. I mean, this is a lot of right-click damage. Oh, that briefcase. Woo.
He's got a 4-shot tOfu if he's not careful. Decrepify goes out, though. Hook does land. Anybody to help out here?
Nope. See you later. Nice space. NTS sends his regards. As he will double up his CS.
Hey!
Literally just doubled his CS off of that death from 10 to 20. I mean, why you gotta
548.
Why you gotta show this? We all know what happened. We all know what happened. You don't gotta salt in the wound.
Well, he has his ult now. Level 6 at 10 minutes. That is the worst I've ever seen it for a mid laner.
Yeah, but he's level 6.
He did get there.
Honestly, Mew is not doing much better. He's not level 6 himself. And he's about to get solo killed out of Invis by a Huskar. Surprise. You're dead. And your Ancients are about to get stolen too.
that last set of axes is so bad because it's just like, well, now it's even easier for Quinn to take this stack.
This is getting disgusting.
Well, I guess we don't really have to ask what it would have been like if PSG.LGD beat Gaimin Gladiators and went to the finals against BetBoom, because they seem to be a step behind both of those teams. I mean, they look so good against everybody else, but BetBoom and Gaimin Gladiators, they just don't seem to have an answer for them sometimes.
I don't know, it just feels like they keep underestimating the lane cheesiness of Gaimin. And if you give them that position where they can lane cheese you, they will. Because this team is very happy to build the lead in the mid game and just snowball. Like, they don't need to have better late game. They don't care about these like random carry matchups or the fact, in theory, their Huskar gets outscaled. Like, they know you're never going to get there. And once again, the Huskar efficiency solo Roshan being done by Quinn right now at 11 minutes in the game. I don't think there's any possibility of LGD stopping this unless a random Hawk scouts it out. The rest of the heroes of Gaimin are still getting something off the map on all 3 lanes. They take a tier 1 top. I mean, the smoke from LGD is heading bottom.
Yeah, but DyrachYO's in the way. He's aggressively pushing in that lane, so...
I mean, they'll take him off of silence, and they get the silence. They have the burst they do with Skyhold. That's a nice little pick.
Nice. Big kill, big kill. Right as they get the bad news that Roshan was being done, but...
I mean, it's the most you can hope for. It really is, because this game is going to accelerate even faster. It's going to be a very fast BKB for Quinn. Honestly, might be the fastest I've seen on him, this Huskar. He's just barreling towards it.
That's so scary, because it means he's going to have like this crazy good mid-game timing BKB.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Where it's going to be like 20 minutes in, you're going to have like a 9-second BKB Ags on Huskar. There goes nothing to say.
He did not even get the shielder off.
Oh, he had a shielder.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Stacking up enemy camps.
Yeah, who
deep on their side of the map because you can farm them.
I think Mew is dead again as well.
Yeah.
He can maybe TP.
You just pray that he doesn't get back.
It wouldn't have worked anyway, so I guess he knew. And that is BKB done for Quinn with a dominating streak at 13.5. Okay, well. This used to be a game of
Dire's middle
Dota.
tower is under attack.
Did it?
I mean, the first like 30 seconds, it was looking pretty good.
Yeah? You mean the 30 seconds like when they were running out of base?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
3 runes. LG were looking great. And at least when they watch this replay, they'd be like, you know, guys, that
Dire's
pre-rune
bottom
period
tower
was
is under attack.
spot on right there. The rest of it, got some work to do. As Quinn will stack their Ancients again. He has just set up base here. We'll take their 14-minute Wisdom Rune.
I feel like PSG.LGD, they gotta like 5-man to like one side of the map or something. You can't keep letting this happen. This is crazy efficient and deadly at the same time.
Yeah, that's the thing about the lane cheese, is it puts your cores in such a strong position you don't even have to clump on the enemy side of the map. You can literally just farm the entire enemy side of the map. You're getting so much gold per minute here. It is absolutely ridiculous. NTS is below your pug at this point. I mean, yeah, he can rat, but what are you ratting for, man?
Yeah.
Your base is about to be destroyed in the next 5 minutes as Quinn starts taking a tier 2. You ran out of Ancients to farm, so I mean, this, you know, there's just nothing else to hit here.
YU Smile had to take the enemy Wisdom Rune because that bottom one, that's not area they control, not with Quinn standing here.
By the way, the Huskar's level 14.
14 by 15 minutes is extremely impressive.
Especially when the enemy mid is just hit level 8. But if they kill him, think of the gold.
My god, it'll be so much. Well, if they kill him
8.
twice.
This is Axe done on Shiro, so some of the extra damage is there.
Okay, there's the flesh heap though, taking off a lot of the damage. Managed to hit the hook, but the prime reward to be able to intercept. They finally finish him off. Finally a bit of punishment. And fortunately, it gets turned right back around. Quinn showed up to the fight, pretty nicely timed. Oh, that's not gonna work for you, bud.
Or is it? Or is it?
Well, he doesn't have a TP, so he's gonna be...
hide.
Oh, did you? Oh, out of vision. Oh, the blast isn't quite there, but DyrachYO will catch him.
I mean, yeah, but think of the space for nothing to say right now.
That's true. He
Think
might
of
just
the
get a
space.
one creep win.
He just farmed a whole Mithril.
Oh, the Axe is gonna hit him. Oh! Wait, does he not have the Axe yet on Huskar?
No, he went Axe. You think he's that farmed? Bro, he went beat. He's not that out of control.
Oh, I thought he was rushing Axe.
He stopped for a bots. Oh, pick up the bots blink. It was Axe on Shiro that I was talking about.
Oh, okay, okay.
So the Phantom Lancer Axe definitely helps these fights. I do like this item. It is very strong, but he had to rush it over the Diffusal or Yasha first, which means his farm rate isn't as good on the map.
I'm actually impressed that Dota Plus still gives this 22% to the favor of PSG.LGD.
I mean, it knows it is a good Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, and he is getting that farm.
I mean, let's be real. If gaming somehow throw like 2 full fights, this game does get weird for them.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know if that's possible, but in theory, it could happen. I mean, NTS is being annoying down here, and they're kind of falling for the bait. They are bringing cores to try and kill this Ember, who I don't think is a threat in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it would take a very long game for him to come back and be a real factor.
Almost 2 hours long game, perhaps?
Maybe that's exactly what he needs.
Well, he's in the corner. He has no reference.
Nobody puts maybe in a corner, but alright, Gaimin Gladiators are gonna put NothingToSay to bed.
Alright, he just is out on Quinn. You can't all in this Huskar. I mean, the Huskar can die this game, actually. It's not that hard if you land a Roar Earth Splitter on him. Because there's like a mini Decrep save, but that's not necessarily guaranteed to save Huskar from all the magic damage if he doesn't get BKB off. So this isn't a game that Quinn can just run in 1v5 without mages.
Sure, Elder Titan always kind of makes tanky heroes possible to bring them down.
We'll take that tier 2 bottom, open up the outpost, continue to farm all these Dire Ancients, and build that net worth lead. With bots up on 2 cores as well for gaming, they can connect to any of these charge gank plays.
Axe down on the Beastmaster. 0 building damage on anybody on PSG.LGD. That's sad.
I mean, yeah, you gotta take what you can get out here. I expect a slow play from LGD soon. I don't think you got too much more time in this game to just not abuse some sort of item timing with the Phantom Lancer Diffusal that's coming out and this Axe Beast. Though what
do you think NothingToSay is even saying to his team in this?
Probably writing a handwritten letter to Zhao right now. Dearest, my great friend Zhao, I know you believe I can win this Huskar matchup, but I have come to the conclusion that it is indeed impossible, and I cannot live up to your expectations. I hope this letter finds you in better regards than it finds me. You're forever TI winning in your heart, player. Nothing to say.
Beautiful letter.
Thank you. Yes, if you pick this shit for me again, I'm leaving the team.
Yeah, seriously, don't pick Ember into Quinn Callahan, man. That man has no shame. He will Huskar you. Now they've got a Crimson Guard, so that damage that's bouncing around from the Lances and the Illusions, it's really not doing that much anymore.
That's what I'm saying. You have to find the fight soon. I mean, I know it is not easy. It's like a 1% chance play, but you do have some Hawk Vision. Maybe you can catch Gaming split up on the map, which they have been all game, and get something off of it going. Because, I don't know, the current state of this game is just getting worse and worse for you. Y is building a BKB, which I actually absolutely respect here. Because I think Y's interpretation of this game is if I don't go in with a BKB high-level spirit and punch somebody to death, we're not winning. And I kind of agree with that assessment.
I mean, it's also incredibly ambitious when his entire net worth put together still would not be able to buy a BKB.
No, but I mean, what other item is he buying in this game that does anything? Like Drum? Is Drum changing a team fight? No.
Maybe a 4-step. I don't know.
He has Max Spirit. Like, the Max Spirit ET is good versus punch. Because that's like some chonky damage, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's good versus Huskar, too.
Yeah. It's actually quite good if he gets the BKB. He might just be able to run in and like punch the Huskar to death with the Aura.
Yeah, could be.
Because let's face it, Aura's not doing anything for him here. It's these little things that maybe win you games you should, you know? I respect that. He's gonna go down here, but I mean that's just space. Just space right there.
Space for who?
Space for...
They're all just looking at ancient camps that are empty right now, waiting for 21-minute spawn.
Tower is under attack.
Space for Shiro. Alright, NTS finished Maelstrom. The Hopium is building up.
Aghanim Scepter almost done for DyrachYO, which he is struggling a little bit with this Tormentor.
Yeah, is he actually get this here?
He'll get there slower and slower and slower at the very end, but by God, he will get there.
I mean, they lost tOfu for it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good trade for LGD. They're going to smoke up off that kill advantage. It's time to make some magic happen. Maybe shred that letter you were going to send after the game.
Do you believe in magic?
I don't know about this magic, but genuinely I do, yeah. Will they find anything off this smoke? It appears not. They see Quinn on a Hawk.
Oh, double damage. Double damage and Hawk Vision?
Oh, you gotta like re-smoke this or something. This is way too good an opportunity to pass. If you find the Huskar solo into like the next Roche spawn, that is the dream scenario. The second Hawk comes out.
God, they might just be able to do something amazing.
The LGD magic.
I mean, how do they stop BKB though?
It doesn't matter. You just try and all in him. Oh, he TP'd.
No.
No, not like this.
Oh, he TP'd back to the tier 1. He knew.
Oh,
Knew it was
God.
coming.
And now they're gonna smoke on you. The magic was a lie. There is no magic. Life is just a painful series of failures until you GG out. And wait for your Phantom Lancer to get slotted.
Who's the Phantom Lancer in your life?
What?
Double damage.
The guy I'm waiting for to do something that never does?
Yeah.
I think you can answer that.
Jack?
That was a pretty good answer. No, I was going to say it was Quinn, but obviously now he is delivered.
I thought about Quinn as well. You waited for him to do something, and
yeah, it's like one of those games. He keeps farming, you keep having this Hopium, then you give up. You like leave your PC to get a drink. You come back, you like team wipe them somehow. You're like, what the hell?
this guy's owning.
He is indeed owning, as they have won every tournament this year and continue their beast mode track here with another 7-0 Huskar game for Quinn. License to kill. Indeed, he has that license as DyrachYO, little help from Seleri, continues NTS's death spree. 1-6 for the man.
Got him.
Yeah, and New's not doing
daggers all around.
Well, LGD did not find that fight into the Roshan that was the true hopium of this game. It'll now be a high ground defense scenario. Their high ground defense is pretty good, though. Like, the Lancer spam, you kind of just have to jump the PL, which I guess they have the Blink Dagger Pudge to do.
Yeah, they do.
They're not too afraid of that with Aegis, Blink Dagger, Huskar, who's going to finish Shiva's here as well. He is very tanky.
But if he's quick enough on the fingers, maybe the Doppelganger will save him, and then they blinked into the base.
Yeah, I mean, you do have the Vessel on Planet. Like, you have some anti-heal here. This game is not 100% over. I'm going to get flamed for saying that, but it is not 100% over. I've seen fans do some crazy.
Show us the Dota Plus.
No, we do
Back
not
it
like
up
to
with
see
the
it.
numbers. It's not 100% over, surely, that win percent. See? 14%.
That's pretty good, honestly.
You're backed by the numbers.
I've won a couple 14%ers in my day.
I knew it was going to be high because when it showed it earlier, I was like, really, the game isn't that much different from where it was at like 10 minutes ago.
You know, when you said that sentence, my brain registered it as I knew Zhao 8 was high. So where are you going with this one? That's pretty direct.
I drafted Ember Spirit. Then I got high. Then I got high.
I mean, it does say a lot about how much faith he has, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah? Do you feel like he's watching this game thinking maybe that faith was misplaced?
No.
I mean, because I honestly don't think there's much the players could do about this situation that they were
Not really, honestly, no.
Like, I don't actually blame
Dyer's
them
top tower
too
is
much.
falling.
Okay, instant buyback from Y, because I think he knows
Yeah.
the high ground push is coming.
That is not a rage
Radiant's
buyback,
bottom
that is a
tower
strategic
is under
one.
attack.
He will get the obs out to try and scout this fight.
All right, look at him go!
And Y is dedicated.
Rival roared, Y's gonna die again, but he gets off the Earth Splitter. That might just save the Beastmaster. No, he can't make it to the fountain. Denied by Seleri. Hits him with another strike, but
Time to
they can
punish.
play for the Lances.
That is exactly how you're supposed to take this high ground, by the way, from me. Instant jump with your fourth. Do not let LGD set up. Do not let them outspam you. That is just a super good read. They did not just have the vision, but it doesn't matter. If you believe in your strength, force the issue, turn the Phantom Lancer against himself. Shiro is going to take a lot of spam. Can get something going.
Yeah, probably more spam than he actually has.
Good. Back up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Hey, Beastmaster up here in 5. That's some more spam.
Yeah, now we're starting to build it up.
Yeah.
Orphan Ult is going to be out here. Huskar can't blink. Crimson gets popped too. Maybe you can take a fight after this if you're LGE with the Elder Titan respawning here. The Slight's going through. The Lance is starting to add up.
They are, bit by bit. Okay, the cheese is now down. Aegis is almost down. Now it's down. Okay, now this is kind of an even fight. Except for the 26,000 net worth lead.
Yeah, you got to get BKB.
Okay.
So there's that high ground when everybody's up for LG. It's not that straightforward for gaming unless you just jump in.
Yeah.
They get a range racks out of that, a Glyph, an Elder Titan buyback. But this game does not end. This game does not end. And Shiro continues to find his farm.
Do you think that defense made the win percent go up a little bit for LGD?
In my heart, yes. Imagine LGD had everybody there. I don't even know if that's... Like, it's not a great fight for sure, but you're going to pop that Huskar Aegis deep in your base. They're just
Try to
walking down mid.
get some Lincolns here. Shiro, nothing to say.
The Lincolns are nice. You're stopping these charges. There's not a lot to break it if the Pugna can't get in super deep, but he probably can.
Trying to
tOfu.
break the morph as well.
Yes. The issue is the Decrep cast range right now is crazy good for tOfu with Agelance and Eye of the Vizier. He's mega farmed. In fact, he is more farmed than 2 of LGD's cores. That feels pretty damn good. I just want to see Elder Titan BKB, honestly.
Yeah, I don't have
I'm
a way
rooting
to
for
be
Y.
able to click on the heroes, but I do have a way to look at the net worth. And he's only gotten 600 net worth since I last looked at him.
Yeah, but he had the
About
the
this.
dieback, bro. I mean, come on. That's not on him. He gave his gold to the team. Direct check.
Woo. Close call.
That is Lincoln's for NTS.
Yep.
So double Lincoln's up.
Only reason he's still alive.
They got that going for him.
They're splitting the map in okay amount because Gaimin Gladiators, I think, are mounting up for another push.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They are indeed. Aegis be damned. Satanic done for DyrachYO. Give you back up for Quinn. That is go time with the Crimson on Ace. It's pretty damn tanky. Okay, they'll get the ward. They're looking for the jump. And
Got him with the hook. Ace. Beautiful, decisive move there. Blinking in to charge on it too. Earth Splitter's going to land though. That's going to do a lot of damage to the backline. Unfortunately, they have nobody to take advantage of that one. And Shiro and NothingToSay have to play back. DyrachYO a little bit too dangerous. Even if he gets the sounds on him. Quickly removed though. Why? Hits the stomp, trying to stall him up. Looking like they're going to get the melee barracks and get out pretty easily.
He saved the boar. That was very generous.
Yeah.
Then he sacrificed the boar.
No mammal left behind.
Well, that was another support buyback for LGD. Lost their Beastmaster and Rax in the fight. Didn't really get anything out of it. They got a Huskar BKB, which normally would be an opening, but I don't think they're in a position to abuse it at all.
No, I don't think so.
And again, the decisive jumps from Gaimin, that is how you're going to break the high ground in this game. I like that they're continuing to look for that.
It's going to even get scarier when they have the Ags done on the Huskar, which still has not built it because he went for Shivas instead. Is Shiro, is there an item that you're going to be like, there we go. Now our win percent jumped up 5%.
I mean, Heart helps him stick in the fight, but no, in this position, in this game, there's not really anything. Yeah. So whatever he can get. I mean, it's a good Silver Edge game. If you can get like Heart Silver Edge, I'd start to believe a little bit more.
Okay.
Because then I think your damage is starting to ramp up a bit. You can like man up and break the Huskar or the Fudge here or some random stuff. You never know. It's also a way for LGD to kind of start the fight on their terms with a bit more scouting and frontline. Because right now the fights are just a support gets jumped and that is not where your lineup shines.
Dude, it is so annoying to play against these support Spirit Breakers when they're actually winning the game like this. Because now all of a sudden you have a support hero that's clearing like the dangerous farm on the map,
yeah, and getting
for free, and he's just getting bigger and bigger.
And this hero scales like a beast. I mean, both these gaming supports have found a lot of net worth. They are big, very big, full Greaves for tOfu on top of everything else he had.
Smoke up. Gaimin Gladiators go for what could be the finishing blow.
Yeah, that's
unlikely though with Roshan coming up.
Thanks for Huskar. So the lockdown's there.
Will they find the Phantom Lancer? Will they be able to jump him before the Doppelganger comes up? Looks like the answer to both is no.
Ooh, the Elder Titan Shard. That'll go nice with his BKB once it's finished.
He can teleport himself right on top of the Huskar.
Little Lincoln's pop on Shiro to get the Ags. And he'll jump on the other side of the gate. LGD do anything with it. That's bold. Apparently not.
Yeah, Primal Roar to stop him, but Quinn's in with that axe going to work. All right. That was probably the most suicidal play you could ask for from DyrachYO, and it wasn't even close. He fully understood there was no possible way PSG.LGD can fight him.
I mean, unless all 5 heroes are standing on the other side of that gate, you're probably good. He has double dispel with Satanic Manta here. Very difficult to go on him with your single Skywrath Silence. And I mean, yeah, there's 4,200 gold on Shiro, but he can't use it right now. You're gonna have to take the fight without it. Nice little 2.5 man stop as he gets man dodge.
Fortunately, the Lances are okay, but there's still a Pugna just to heal up whoever's missing health or mana.
Yeah, you can also just suck the ward and kill PL illusions.
Yeah, that's super annoying.
Pretty nice answer in these fights. But they will respect LGD here. As they finish up the butterfly for DyrachYO and heal him back.
Damn, he's actually killed 47 of them for 373 gold.
That's a lot.
Got the hook on NothingToSay, but hit a Lincoln, so even if he could get off the Dismember, wouldn't do anything.
Dire are scanning.
37,000. Honestly, you usually see when you get like 1K gold net worth lead per minute. So like, 15 by 15K, 20 by 20K. I feel like normally the game doesn't actually extend past 35 minutes, but it will here.
I guess that says something about LGD.
Yeah, they're resilient.
Or stubborn. Maybe they just don't want to hear what the director has to say.
Don't want to go back and get yelled at.
Guys, we need to make this game last as long as possible. I can hear him on the other side of the door. I can see him through the window.
They can hear him breathing angrily.
Oh my god, don't make me go out there. Boys, we gotta win this team fight.
Oh, they're gonna try, but Ace has already gone straight in for the hook. Hits planted, a great hero to be able to grab at the start of a fight. There goes your support.
They just can't keep him alive. There's just no way to protect your backline here. Another Aegis will go to the Huskar. That breathing intensifies.
45,000 net worth lead. Jeez. A heart is done for Shiro.
By the way,
done it.
They gave the Ags to Seleri here. So he is an absolute
that was third
core
Roshan?
hero now. Yes,
Holy crap.
that's how fast the game is gone, and Y is gone. He will never get that BKB as he has to buy back again. I feel for you, brother. Lincoln's blocks the Huskar ulti.
Unfortunately, disarm means they can't really do too much there. Slight manages to dodge the hook. They keep everybody alive. That's new.
He'll turn for the racks. Still have a cheese on DyrachYO, you're going to have to punch through. Lancer going to start to fly. Lead almost up to 50,000 gold.
It will be 50k unless PSG.LGD can somehow pull a rabbit out of the hat and make the magic come alive again. Waveforms over the top of the two of them. Go straight for New. Now he does throw out a roar. Unfortunately, doesn't hit anything. Just hit an illusion there. Nice Earth Splitter does get the Ace a little bit low. They're going to come in for the kill. But boy, stops taking damage with the Crimson Guard. Plus New going right through with the charge as well.
They got Ace.
Shiro broke the Lincolns. Uh-oh, another Lincolns, but it's not enough. Too much. Quinn standing toe-to-toe. Yeah, that Elder Titan does not have the BKB nor the spirit damage to fight you. So GG is going to be called PSG.LGD. That was rough, man.
Yeah, that
was rough.
That was a very one-sided game.